surroundings. The place looked somewhat like a library. She did not know how long she had been asleep, nor how she had arrived there. She couldn't remember her names. She couldn't remember where she had come from. With no destination in mind, she quietly wandered through the endless shelves. There were countless books. Each book has different color and different thickness. What a mysterious place. She reached for the nearest book and carefully took it from the shelf. The title on its cover was someone's name. Curiously, she opened the book. Every page was completely blank. There wasn't a single word. Confused, she closed the book. To her surprise, it slowly floated back into the air and gently returned to its place on the shelf. She continued walking until she arrived at what looked like a grand hall. The room was enormous and breathtaking. Books filled every wall from floor to ceiling. It felt as though the library stretched on forever. Yet every book still carried nothing more than a person's name. At the center of the hall stood an enormous open book. Like the others, its pages were completely blank, but unlike every other book, its title read "The Library of Memories." The little girl slowly walked towards it. As she stood before the giant book, words gradually appeared across one of the empty pages. Place your hand upon these pages and speak the name of book you wish to find. The girl looked surprised. Still, she decided to try. I want to see the most beautiful story in the world. One book gently floated down from a distant shelf. It slowly melted into the great book before her. Keeping her hand on the page, she suddenly felt a gentle warmth flowing through it. In an instant, everything around her disappeared. It was as though she had stepped into another world. It was the most beautiful place she had ever seen. After a long while, she returned to the library once more. Then she softly said, I want to see the most touching story in the world. Another book floated down. As scene after scene unfolded before her eyes, tears quietly rolled down her cheeks. Later, she whispered, I like to see the story of a family of shepherds. Another book drifted gently from its shelf. Soon, endless green fields appeared before her. Children laughed as they ran freely across the grass beside their flock of sheep. Day after day, the little girl quietly watched one story after another. Little by little, she began to understand. Every book inside the library was someone's memories. Then a thought suddenly crossed her mind. She placed her hand upon the great book once. I'd like to see my own story. Nothing happened. notebook float down. The little girl stared quietly in the hall. She could hardly believe it. A small sadness filled her heart. Did she have no story? Why couldn't she remember anything? Who was she? She searched for a way out of the library, but found none. She never felt hungry. She never became tired. So she simply continued reading the stories of countless lives. Time quickly passed. How long had it been? She no longer knew. Then another question appeared in her heart. She gently placed her hand upon the great book again. I want to know my name. Once again, no book appeared. Instead, words slowly emerged upon the page. You have no name. The little girl stood frozen. Then, who am I? Why am I here? This time, no new words appeared. Instead, another story unfolded before her. She saw herself. She was the guardian of the library of memories. She had no physical body. She had no memories. She had no emotions. Day after day, she quietly watched over the library. She witnessed the stories of countless people. She experienced their joy, sorrow, love, hope, and kindness through their memories. Little by little, she began wishing for something she had never known. She wanted to experience those feelings herself. That single wish became stronger and stronger until one day the mysterious power of the library gave her a body, but in exchange, she forgot everything she had once known, because now she had a new purpose. She was going to experience a new life. She would create memories of her own. She could not bring her old ones with her. The little girl slowly lowered her hand. Tears filled her eyes. So that's why she was still overwhelmed with disbelief. But even more than that, she felt excitement. So I can have my own name now. The moment she spoke those words, a door appeared before the great book. She gently opened it. On the other side stood a loving family. Her father smiled happily as he looked at the mother's pregnant belly. The mother gently rests her hands upon it, smiling with quiet anticipations as she waited to meet the child who would soon enter the world. Then a few words appeared on the great book. Yes, the moment you receive your own name, your story will begin. With her heart full of hope, the little girl stepped through the doorway without hesitation. A brilliant light filled the room. Then she was gone. The door slowly closed. Moments later, it quietly disappeared. Silence returned to the library. Then, somewhere among the endless shelves, a brand new book slowly appeared. Upon its cover, a beautiful name gently faded into